Hey guys, Matt McGoldrick, McGoldrick Property Services, LLC. For the third time, I'm going to do this live video. And now I know how to end it and share it as a reel. So we're all learning here. Again, this will not be the last time you see me. I'm very excited to be doing a bunch of podcasts, interviews, and etc. Recently, we've done interviews with MyFM 101.3. We love you guys in Milford, Mass. And we just wanted to give a shout out to Kujo. You guys are great. Thank you so much for sponsoring the recent podcast that I was on. Kujo is a company that I had the pleasure to meet. I met a lot of the different staff members at the Louisville Equipment Expo. As you can hear, my daughter's in the background. She's still awake. She's 2, so she sets her own schedule apparently. But hey, we love her, so it's okay if you guys hear that's what's going on. And we got Bluey in the background. I love Bluey. Who doesn't? It's great for adults and kids. So, those are the background noises. But I just wanted to let everybody know that when we did our podcast recently with Danny from All That Grass and GDaYardMan, we were told that, Kujo was sponsoring the episode. We did not know that meant that we were going to get a very cool package in the mail. So, for you guys who are chiming in, who already chimed in before, I apologize. I did this twice before, and I messed it up. So I'm not perfect. It's okay. But I fixed it. Third time's the charm. Always take accountability, guys. But I just wanted to say hello to everybody. Bay State Marketing, Red Rock Maintenance, Professional Lawn Maintenance, GDaYardMan, All That Grass. You guys are great. But thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Truly appreciate the lawn community. You guys are excellent. I look forward to meeting a bunch of you guys at Equip Expo 2026. We had such a blast in 2025. It truly helped us grow as far as our networking connections, knowledge. We've met some great people that represent powerhouse brands. And when we were out there, Gravely treated us excellent. Aaron's treated us excellent. We started with just one Aaron snowblower. Now we're up to 14. So, things change rapidly when you work and invest in your brand. So, speaking of work, we got these cool shoes. So Kujo Yardwear, as I said, I met those guys, and they said to me, hey, our brand is great. We are here to... Oh. Sorry, I'm just getting a request here. Thank you, Jordan, here. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Hey, man.
What's up, brother?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to have these shoes here, and for the third time, I'm doing this live because I bought the first 2. But hey, I'm a human, Humans aren't perfect. But yeah, so I'm excited. I got this awesome box from Kujo. Right? You love them. All That Grass loves them.
Yes,
So many
sir.
people love them. And I'll
Yes,
tell
sir.
you, it's so cool to really see all the different products they have. They have an extensive line of pants, shirts, etc., as you know.
Yes,
So
sir.
it blew me away when I was there because I said, here's a company that's trying to make clothes for our real life condition. Because,
Exactly.
oftentimes people are running around with their Carhartts and whatever. They turned into more of like a designer brand in a way,
Mm-hmm.
crazy the quality decline that I've
Right.
personally seen as a believer in nice stuff. And I said to myself, hey, I'm not going with them if they're not going to make superior stuff anymore. So I have some Carhartt stuff, but I'll tell you, Kujo, you guys might become the next Carhartt. So truly excited to have some
Yes,
type
sir.
of connection with you guys. If you hear my daughter in the background, she's excited. But yeah, we're a family business, and when we join different families, we take it serious. So I look forward to putting a lot of miles on these shoes, and I
Oh, we
look
will.
forward to give a testimony, let people know how they're holding up, the craftsmanship, the comfort, etc. Because as you know, G, we're on our feet nonstop, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
if we're not on our feet, we're on our knees, so they hurt just as much, right? It's tough out there, guys, but
You're
it's
right.
not a business for the week. We just had a crazy snowstorm, G. It was
Oh,
wild.
really?
Yeah, so it wasn't crazy in terms of the accumulation, but it was crazy as far as what happened to us. I was
Wow.
out there. I went out at I think it was like 3 something in the morning, and I got going, and then all of a sudden I got out to Webster, knocked out a bunch of properties. I got out to Dudley, Mass, knocked out my last property out there, And as that happened, my baby, my Lariat Chariot, my Ford, my prize horse that I never think would go down,
Right.
would not start. Gee, I was like $75,000 trucks in this. What's happening? You know?
Whoa, man.
Yeah, so it was chaos. So I called my buddies at Vander Sites Towing, and he answered the phone. It was so funny. He was like, "Stop! What are you doing?" Clearly, he's in bed. He's trying not to
Yeah,
wake the family. So we're all living that work-life balance. But
Right.
he says to me, he says, "I'll call you back in a little bit.
Right.
I need to know it." So called me back, and he says, "Hey, man, what's going on?" I said, "It won't start." And I looked under the starter. All the connections were righteous. Gave it a bunch of taps, you know. It was not the starter is the issue, but I ended up finding out later. It's probably a neutral safety switch or something like that that's not allowing that truck to get into there. But hey, we work our trucks. But I treat them like babies, man. I'm
Right.
nice to my stuff because
Right.
treat your stuff nice and it will treat you nice.
Yes, sir.
You know, we preach it all the time, man, right? Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. And,
Right.
you know, just keep things righteous because without this stuff, we can't do our job. So
Exactly.
even footwear from Kujo,
Kujo, baby.
right? These guys, I'm really hoping that they're just as tough as the King
Yeah.
of Snow, you know, because
Yeah.
we need it. And, you know, but thank you, G. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for having me on that podcast.
Absolutely, man.
How's
I'm
your
glad
holidays
they came
been?
through. Man, it's been rocking and rolling. You know, I had my birthday the day before Christmas,
No
and then my
way.
mom had hers yesterday. So
Oh.
no, the 26th. So it's been ongoing, brother. It's been
You guys
ongoing.
are nonstop party for like a whole week, man. That's crazy. 8 days. I
I
love
told her,
that. Good
I
for
told
you,
her, I
man.
said, look, we just need to celebrate the birthday right before New Year's and compile it. I think I'm gonna take you on that one next year.
I love it, man. I'll tell you, we're all
Yes,
out here
man.
just trying to have a good time with our
Absolutely.
family. And, you
Absolutely.
know, what a magical time of the year. Because even if your family's far away or people that you're related to by blood are just not around you,
Right.
surround yourself by positivity and good folks. You
Absolutely.
know, whether they're your friends or not, they're your family.
Yeah,
We live
exactly.
one life, man. I respect my mom. I love my mom to death,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
it's like, but hear me out. I have other brothers and I have other sisters, and
Right.
you're one of them, my friend, and I
Thank
truly
you, brother.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank you.
amen. You know, because we're out
Thank
here, we're
you.
just trying to create a better world. And I
Exactly.
think the lawn community deserves it. You know, before I entered, I thought a lot of people in the industry were kind of gypsies. And I hated hearing that because I was hearing a lot of stories about wonderful folks that I was friends with.
Right.
They were getting conned out of money. People weren't showing up. All
Right.
this stuff, you know, and that's frustrating as a good human because obviously I don't want anybody to be taken advantage of. But when
Exactly.
we're out here, we have a responsibility, a great one, and that's
That's
to
right.
earn people's trust and to keep that trust. And I'll
Mm-hmm.
echo that until I die because, you know, trust is easily, you know,
Yeah,
broken, but
it
it's
is.
hard to garner it. So once you have it, truly just work it, keep it going. Because if you say you're going to do something, just do it. You know, it's that
Exactly.
simple. My grandfather taught me, he said back in the day, he said, Matt, if you look someone in the eyes and you tell them, hey, I'm going to do this, do it. Be a man of your word, or a
Yes,
woman, doesn't
sir.
matter. Because I see my friend Miss Liz O'Neill here. Hey, from the Blackstone Valley Chamber of Commerce. She just checked in. Very
Oh,
cool. Appreciate you, Liz. But I hope you're having a great holiday season too. But I'm
yeah,
telling you, we're all out here just trying to make a stronger world because if we all understand pricing, we all understand how to do the jobs right, it's just going to help everybody. So
mm-hmm.
we can be the community leaders. We can be the people who inspire, who teach. It's okay not to have the answers. I
Right.
don't have all the answers. And just like you, we'll pick up the phone and call somebody because we're just
Exactly.
trying to get it done the right way, you know?
Correct. Correct, man.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Awesome, man. I'm glad.
Man,
Like
I
I
got
said,
my
I'm glad they came through for you. And like I said, they're gonna be utilized for not just only your comfort, but they're definitely gonna be, man. Those shoes, I consider them as like the Nikes of lawn, the yard wear. Seriously, seriously. Yeah, yeah.
Kujo!
Kujo, baby.
Kujo! Thank you guys again for sending me these $140 pair of kicks. Truly
Yes, sir.
grateful for that. I'm telling you, when you hold this, it's got some serious tangibility to it, folks.
Mhm.
It's rugged. It feels very durable. Everything about it just seems like I'm gonna have a good experience out there and in the
Yeah,
woods and etc.
exactly.
Because we're everywhere, man. It's landscaping means there's nowhere that we're not gonna go, right?
Nowhere, nowhere.
Yeah, yeah, amen. And but yeah, so I hope that your family has a blessed New Year's, bud.
You too,
And
brother.
you got anything exciting on the docket? What's your next podcast about? You want to let people
Well,
know?
well, I got to talk with Danny. We have another guest, another brother out west that we're going to reach. Well, I talked to recently,
Yeah,
Mark Landscaping, and so
nice.
he's going to chime in. On the
Yeah,
West
I
Coast.
follow him
So,
too.
yeah, yep, good
Yeah,
brother. He said, man, he told me, he said, you guys are doing something different. You're not just promoting
yep,
product. You're actually giving some viable information that we
yeah,
need, and that he said, I'm behind it. And so, just
yeah,
like you, brother, man,
yeah,
you continue to keep pushing forward. And if whenever you set up yours, we're definitely
yeah,
going to be on board, and we're going to do our live with you, or just
yeah,
schedule a session to talk with you, man, because
yeah.
you are doing a great work in Massachusetts,
Thank
brother.
you.
For real.
Yeah, I
For real.
appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it because I hate to toot my own horn, but
You got to. You got
because
to.
I'll tell you, be
You got
proud
to.
of who you are, what you're doing, and every day just wake up and say, even if yesterday wasn't so perfect,
Right.
how can I
Right.
make today
Right.
better? Okay,
Correct.
you
Correct.
make a huge list. It's okay. My grandmother used to be an educator. She passed away. God rest her soul. I miss her. She was one of my best friends, and she taught me so much. But
Yeah.
one thing that my grandmother always said to me was, make a list.
Yeah.
Look at it. Cross stuff off of it. You got to take action. You sit stagnant, nothing happens. And that's
Nothing.
why, yeah, and that's
Nothing.
why my grandmother got the key to the city of Worcester. Worcester, Massachusetts, one of the biggest cities in New England. It's
Yeah.
very cool, and she was a sweetheart. I know I'm getting off topic here, but she worked at the jail to donate her time to teach inmates. She
Hmm.
taught immigrants that were coming into the country legally to learn math, English, and etc. So, it takes really kindred spirits out
Hmm.
here to project that happiness and to really give people a shot. I'm all
Right.
about
Right.
hardworking immigrants that have come into this country. My
Exactly.
family, I mean, we're majority of us we came from Ireland, right? That's where our
Hmm.
main McGoldricks are coming from. A
Yeah.
lot of Irish people that came here, they
Right.
worked their butts off. And a lot of people have worked very hard. So honor all that energy. We have to do good by everything they did.
Exactly.
To see a
Exactly.
lot of stuff going backwards,
Come
oof,
on,
I hate
brother.
it.
I'm
Hate it.
with you, brother. I'm
Yeah.
with you, brother. I'm with you,
Yeah, I
man.
never
And like I told you, and like we chimed in on our last live. My goal is to be up there with y'all in the on the New England states in March. That's my goal. And
yep.
so I get to chime in with you. You get to see you in 2020 again.
I love
And man,
that.
that's my aim, brother. That's my
I
aim.
love it.
So,
I love it, man, because we're happy to, be in league with good people. And, really, you've been a gentleman since I started talking to you,
yeah,
so I truly
yeah,
appreciate that. We all have different areas we're servicing. We all have
correct.
different clientele. We all
Yep.
have different everything. Life's weird, but weird is often taken as a bad word. But weird is not meant to be that way. Everybody's
Right.
weird. Everything is weird. We're just trying to figure it out together.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a big mess, man. Let's clean it up together. It doesn't
Exactly.
matter. I'm out here to fight with my brothers, my sisters, everybody. I really don't like that so many people say, he can't do this, she can't do this, they
Right.
can't do that. It's like, guys, stop categorizing. Start
Mm-hmm.
treating people like humans because that's what we are. We all get one life that we know of.
That's
So
right.
why not make this one awesome?
Exactly.
It
Exactly.
baffles me. I'll
Yeah.
tell you. What's up, DS Lawn Care? Thanks for chiming in, bud.
Mhm.
Hope all is well for you. Happy holidays. This turned into a little thing, G. I like
I
it.
know, man. I know. I
Yeah,
know. I shared it with Danny, man. I know he probably out
yeah,
there still working. You know how that guy's a hard
that's
working guy.
fair. I
Yeah,
bet
he's.
you he's putting down some salt because
I know he
he
is.
went
I
out.
know he is. He called
Yeah,
me and I said, "I'll get back with you later on today." All right, bro. Right. I said, "Man, I've been seeing your reels, man. You getting out there getting it like both of
busy.
you guys, man. Like it
Yep,
don't snow. We don't get any snow like that. It's a rare
yep,
phenomenon down south. But to
yep.
see that snow coming down, man, like I salute you guys, man. The diligence
Appreciate it.
and it's just amazing, bro.
Yeah,
like
I
you
miss
said,
the old days, I'll tell you, because not to cut you off, my friend,
yeah.
but in like 2016, we had real snow up here, where it was we got some inches, you know. But
Woo.
even prior to that, when I was young, high school, man, I was living in a front end loader for 120 plus hours a week, no exaggeration, and it was
Woo.
wild, man, because we had snow that was so much that it was on top of the roofs where roofs were collapsing. So the company I worked for at the time, Wormtown Property Services out of Worcester, Mass. Carl, still talk to that guy. Love him. He's great. He kind of got my feet wet in the property service industry. 'Cause my dad was always a landscaper, as you know, and that's
Mhm.
cool that I was able to pivot into that. But the property service mentality kind of came from me seeing Carl. He was doing
Yeah.
all these different things. He started with the landscaping idea a little bit, but he also
Mhm.
made sure the handyman and et cetera was
Right.
in there. So when he was, really growing up into this big business, I saw him buying front end loader, front end loader, front end loader, renting a skid steer, doing all this cool stuff. At one point, we were taking care of 10 Home Depots. And we also had Babies R Us, Toys R Us. So
Man.
when the snow was flying, man, it was crazy. So I was sitting in a front end loader because thank God I had the ability to do that.
Right.
And basically, I was in the front end loader. It was awesome. So these guys were on the roof. And man, gee, when I tell you, these dudes worked hard. They were filling wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow manually and then dumping it over the roof edge into my front loader bucket. So me, I was kind of spoiled. I had
Yeah.
my machine just sitting in there for like an hour watching YouTube or whatever. But these guys are filling my whole huge 10
Right.
yard bucket with
Right.
snow manually and then go dump it, repeat. But it's like that was when we had some real snow. So I can
Yeah.
truthfully tell you, it's been weird having these winters where I can't
Mhm.
just jump on my snowmobile and rip it.
Right. Right.
Because I
Right.
got an older one and I miss it. But now I got to go up north for all that fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Man.
so you guys, don't get any snow, but you get some ice
No.
on occasion, right?
Yeah, on occasion. Yeah, on occasion. Yeah.
Scary. That's scary when
Scary.
that happens because you guys
Scary,
are just
brother.
like slipping, sliding, right? So tell
Yeah.
everybody where you're from, G.
Yeah,
Just in case
man.
they
I'm
don't know.
New York, man. Gerald Flanoy with Flonos on the Maintenance Care down here in Houston, Texas, down south.
Woo!
Where
Houston, you an Astros fan?
yes, I am.
All
Astros,
right, fair.
Texas,
Respect.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't care
man.
about the trash
Hey,
can
I
thing.
respect
I
y'all
still
too.
like
I
you guys.
respect y'all too. I respect
But yeah,
my Massachusetts, my Red Sox fans, and also New England fans. So, man,
I
it's
love
just
that.
amazing how, like you said, we come together, man, because
Yeah,
we all deal with, the lawn care and landscape
yeah,
aspect and industry. And it's
yep,
just great to collaborate, man, and just learn
yeah,
and work together with y'all. So, like I said,
yeah.
I'm excited to come up north. I really am. I really am.
Amen, amen, amen.
I'm
And
really
yeah,
excited.
definitely let me know when you're thinking about planning that. I definitely have that Hardscape Expo.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing a couple other little things, but as long as
Okay.
you let me know ahead of time, I'll try to be free. March is one
Right.
of those weird months where I try to get my last little bit of fun before you're
Yeah.
the boom,
Yeah. Yeah. It's really
because you
short
know how
moment.
that goes, man.
Oh,
Just
I know.
chaos,
I
and I
know.
love it.
I know, man. I know, man. Like I said, I can't wait to see when you do that review of those books, brother. Because
Heck
like
yeah.
they have different variations, man. I mean, like it's an endless just
I know we
catalog
gotta
of books.
We got to
Yeah,
talk to Gravely. I'm going to talk to John Grayson up there. I'm going to talk to some other
yeah,
guys and just throw it out there. Like, hey, listen, they collabed with Wright. Wright's a great brand. We always say this since we have everybody. Don't pick your mower based on the fact that
yeah.
everybody tells you have to have
Exactly.
it. Pick
Exactly.
it based on dealer support.
Dealer
Because,
support.
if you go with any of the
Yeah.
major big boys, if you got somebody that's 5, 6 miles away from your house and the other guy's
Yeah.
100 miles away,
Come on.
think about your downtime. Think about, loaner mowers because at Boston Lawnmower, I'll give them a shout out in Westboro, Mass real quick. They
Hmm.
always take care of me. I buy the
Exactly.
majority of my products there for the machinery because guess what? If something goes down, I go to them. I'm very kind to them. You always get more with sugar than
Yes, sir.
vinegar, folks.
Vinegar.
Never
Yep.
forget that. Remember,
Exactly.
everybody's doing a job, and the person, the woman,
Mhm.
the man, whoever you talk to that's at that desk, understand that they did not assemble that machine. So
Come
treat
on.
them with grace, humility, and kindness because people deserve respect. So
Yep.
humanize them, get to know their name, say, hey, David, I'm stressed. to the nines. And I'll tell you, because my brand new $3,000 machine's not working, or worse, my $35,000 mower is down. But whatever it may be, you want to make sure you have a rock, a cornerstone. And that cornerstone is going to be part of the foundation that we preached about in the last podcast.
Yep.
You need to have a strong foundation, because once you got 60 lawns, 100 lawns, what do you do if all of a sudden your main battle tank
is gone?
Falls? What do you do? You know, not everybody can have a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth in the back, you know. So, you know, preach it, guys. Make sure you pick it based on the dealer support.
That's right. That's essential, man. Exactly. Yep. Ooh, can't wait till we all chime in again, brother.
I know. I'm telling you, I wish Danny was here. He'd be like, mic drop. I love that.
I know, man. Like I said, I know he's talking about. I shared it with him as well, man. And I said I wanted to get on board with, you know, on the live if I could, you know, because I know he was revealing it, and you know, salute to Danny and Kujo for definitely supplying these cool, not just only cool kits, but these essential kits.
I mean,
man, bro.
I'm pulling them up again because, you know, they did send them for free, guys. So I'm sorry. I have to let you know how awesome it feels. Yes. I'm going to slide these on. I'm going to start walking around the house a little. I'm going to break them in because I understand. Sometimes shoes need a minute, but I'm going to do all that. Then I'm going to give you guys the real life testimony, because I just want everybody to know the truth. The truth is that you're going to be comfortable. Guys, I can't, I'm on my feet more hours than I can even tell you. It's disgusting, kind of. But you know what? I'm proud of the fact that I'm able to stand up. Not everybody even has that luxury in life, man. We're blessed that we get to put shoes on every day. It's a blessing to put on gloves, to do any of that stuff. For anybody that's ever struggling and they're sad or they're stressed or they're angry, look for a silver lining. Remember, guys, life is so beautiful. Life is good. Life has so many wonderful things. So always take a step back. Remember to breathe. Gustaba. They said in anger management. I've been saying it ever since. You know?
Sir. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Like I said, I can't wait till you try them on, man. And just, they are amazing. I'm gonna tell you, they do not feel like it's too, man. I'm telling you, I wear them, and bro, I'm like, I've never had any lawn care.
Walking on a dream, huh?
Yeah, walking on a dream, brother. I'm telling you. When you put them on and you get out there, you be like, oh wow.
Yes.
Yeah, Daddy, they set me up right. I'm telling you, you do not have fatigue, man. They are comfortable, brother. They're comfortable.
If I get sold on these, I'm jumping into the boots and stuff. Because I'll tell you, Doc Martin, if you're listening in, shame on you. Doc Martin has, you know, diminished their quality. They've produced such mass quantities, even at their highest brand. I buy the $300+ ones, right? 1 year, my soul started coming apart. Disgusting. No thanks. Sorry. I am too smart to give my money to people like that. Unbelievable. You know, and it's like, whatever happened to integrity and, you know, a company standing behind their products? I called the store that I bought it from, and they laughed, and they said, we're not laughing at you, but we're laughing at the fact that we've had other people complain about this, and to no avail. They didn't get any results from it. And that, I was like, this has happened many times to these souls. No thanks. Because, you know, like, I mean, we make money, but we need to save some too, right? This is an interesting field where a lot of people don't have a 401k, which I do encourage everyone who's out there. Make a 401k. What are you waiting for? Put a small amount in it, okay? Start your future now, because you can take money too that you make, guys. My tax guy's gonna love this. Shout out to Dynamic Taxes, the cash flow doctor. Eric, you're my best friend. Love you, buddy. But he's the cash flow doctor on Instagram. If you want to follow a guy who's a trip and knows his taxes, follow him. But you know, Eric is one of those guys who told me, he said, Matt, you're making too much money and you're getting worried. You don't have to bury your money into equipment. Put your money in your 401k. That's money that's not going to be taxed right now. It's going to be taxed at a lesser rate when you retire. Why not help yourself out? Don't give money to the government, guys. If all of a sudden you owe money on your taxes, figure out how to get that money to move, because the system is designed for you not to pay taxes. These guys are not showing you their taxes because they don't want you to know the magic. And
Right, bro.
that is what it is, guys. Whole different conversation. But I'll tell you, for yourself as an entrepreneur, set yourself up to be successful. So understand. Don't just get in the business, make 300 grand, and then at the end of the year be like, what? What?
Yeah. Right.
What do I have going on? Because too many people run into that type of stuff. It takes 15 minutes. Well, Eric won't like that I said that, but 30 minutes free consult with him, and he will blow your mind open because he knows their language. He's an enrolled agent with the IRS. He is highly educated. He has a team all across the globe. When I
Yeah.
tell you he does Steve Aoki's taxes, the chain smokers taxes, and Matt McGoldrick's taxes, incredible. It's
Yeah.
very cool, you know? I throw
Yeah.
myself
Yeah.
in there as a joke because I'm obviously not at the same stature, but
Yeah. I know Steve Aoki. Yeah, they up there, man.
right? I want to get
In the-
cake, man. I don't
Yeah.
listen to all his music, but I know that he's the guy who throws a whole quarter sheet cake in your face, and I'm a big fan of chocolate. So, Steve, if you want to send me a cake, I'll try
I
it.
know,
I'll
right?
give you honest
Me too.
feedback, and then I'll smash it. All right, bud. You know,
Yes,
it's all
sir.
about
Yes,
having fun,
sir.
guys. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Square Barrel. Love you guys. Hope you're
Yeah.
having a great holiday season. Excellent brand, John and your wife, everybody. You guys are exceptional people. You know, your kids, they're being raised the right way. And every time we get to bump into you guys, yes, Square Barrel.
You
Every
already know
time we
my
see you
kids, man.
guys,
They are
I
live,
love
man.
them.
I love them too. I love them too.
Yeah.
They like I said, man. When Danny, we went to the Equip Expo once again. Whenever you can, people, y'all go out to the Equip Expo. Like you
Yeah.
mentioned, 2026 is gonna be live.
Let's
I've
do
met
it.
some awesome lawn care brothers and sisters, man, in the industry. You know, like I said, I'm from down south, but y'all are on a whole different, trajectory, and it's all love, And so,
Yeah,
Square
no,
Barrel,
that's the
Square,
thing. You know, everybody needs to respect everybody. And me
yeah,
and you, we were talking about this with Danny.
yeah,
Everybody has a castle. Everybody.
correct,
Whether you
correct.
own it, you rent it,
Hmm.
whatever, wherever you hang your hat at night, that's your castle, okay? Your people, even if it's just your dog or whatever. You're
Right.
fighting for them every day, you know? And if you're by yourself, it's okay. It's okay to be by yourself. But I encourage you. Go get some friends. Get out there. Make
Yep.
connections.
Yep.
Technology has made us all kind of silent. It's sad. Everybody thinks I'm kind of weird when I go into places, G, because I'll be like, "What's going on, guys? I'm Matt.
Right.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? How are you?"
Right.
You know,
Right.
because I want that part of my life to always be there. If I
Hmm.
lose all these hours in my whole life and I'm only guaranteed 100 years, which really could be 60 to 80, who
There you
knows,
go.
you know? We all have an invisible clock up here. I hate
Come
that.
on, brother.
But honor that clock. Don't waste those minutes. If you're feeling sad and you sleep the whole day away, it's okay to do that once, guys. It is okay. I know it happens. You know, people get up against the wall. But if you got a friend doing that or you got anybody that needs some uplifting, uplift them. Get them out there. Go do something new. If they're being stubborn, just talk to them. Do whatever they like. But everybody needs human interaction. We're
Yes, sir.
losing that.
Yes,
Technology's
sir.
destroying it. But we have this beautiful technology right now. You and all
Hmm.
these other people. We're all here right now, listening to each other, talking to each other, enjoying this moment. So I truly appreciate that some people are not afraid to socialize, and I
Correct.
really hope that we can turn it back around because America was always a beautiful place when people were not afraid to talk to their neighbors. I don't care if you have an Asian neighbor,
Come
African
on.
American,
Yep.
every ethnicity. I don't see the hate. And you know, I feel like the media creates this invisible force field
Right.
everywhere to
Right.
try to throw knives at all of us.
Right. Right.
Well, guess what? We don't have to accept those that are not even real. This is all
Hmm.
stuff being thrown into our psyche, right? We don't need that. Don't let that poison you. Just
Exactly.
say to people who start those kind of conversations, politely, of course, you know, hey, I know you're passionate about politics. I know you're passionate about this, and I respect you for that. And you're entitled to your opinion. But for the good grace of this moment, I'd like to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Whatever happened
Yeah.
to people being able to deflect a conversation in a responsible manner? And if you're hot headed, take a step back. It's okay to say, hey, I need a minute. I need a minute to breathe. Because we all need to breathe. We all get boiled up. This business can try you.
Yeah,
I
it
was
can.
very upset when all my stuff was happening. Little things that happened too, I'll tell you. I said there was a lot of other little nuances that kind of struck us during that little storm. It was
Yeah.
little things like the Aaron snowblower. one of my shifter levers for moving into the gears. The little cotter pin. It disappeared. Where'd it go? Who knows, my friend. But I took apart a TD Bank pen. I don't know if you guys have TD Bank down there, but I took a TD Bank pen apart. I took the spring out. I stretched it straight with some pliers.
Yeah.
I took it. I coiled it through 3 times. I made it through.
Right.
Whatever you got to do, guys, when you're out there, MacGyver it. Use your brain. People get very frustrated, and they say,
Yeah.
oh, no, I can't do this now. I'm going to lose all my customers. No. You can't be that way, or you can't run your own business. You got to go work for somebody. What you need to do is problem solve. Our whole job, it's problem solving, man. And it's such a beautiful thing to see so many people out here willing to help people solve the problems.
Right.
And when I hear different landscapers say, hey, I was out and about and these guys stopped me and they said, I follow you on Instagram. You're doing great work and stuff. I wanted to ask you a question about this or that. That's what we should be doing. Respect each other's time. Like Danny does say, you can't pull over and talk for 4 hours a day, right? Because you know me, verbal diarrhea, man. I don't stop. But hopefully it's good information. But
Exactly.
we all have to respect each other's time, like Danny says. But don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to send an email, a DM. We're all here to, like I said, elevate, support, love. Stop running away from saying I love you to your homies, to your brothers and sisters. We all need to love. You can say I love you to your customer. You know how many of my customers, G, give me the biggest hugs in the whole world, these little old ladies, and I squeeze them tight because they need that love and affection. They need it. They're widows, man. A lot of people we work for, they're older people. It gets real personal. When I tell people that there's nothing more personal than my business because my name's on it, it's the truth. Every day I show up. Every day these people expect me there for routine things or for, as needed or whatever it may be. So, just always treat people with empathy. Always treat people with honesty. If you can't do something or you messed up, just tell them, don't hide it. That frustrates me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I can't tell you how many customers. I got this one guy. He works at WPI. He recently retired, but people have taken advantage of him in the past. And now I have him as a long-term customer because I performed excellence. I amazingly just listened to what he wanted. And that's the problem. A lot of guys say, yeah, I can do that. They're too fast. They're not taking notes. Walk around with your customers, guys. The most important part of your business is understanding each other. And then put it on paper. Take pictures, guys. I take a tremendous amount of pictures. My phone hates me. Every day. Every day, my phone says, you need to delete some stuff. You're running out of storage. I'm like, my God, I can't delete any more videos of my kids because these are valuable, Definitely don't want to lose those memories. And then I can't get rid of the pictures of work because it's kind of like, it's my portfolio, if you will. I send out so many photos to people, whether they're on the website or not. People say, hey, have you ever done this type of job? Sure. I'll send you a picture of me running a skid steer doing that, because save those photos, guys, put them into Google Dropbox or whatever. But I mean, Google Drive there or Dropbox, put them together. I don't know why. Maybe they should buy them. We'll see. But yeah, I just think that a lot of people are out here trying to just fake it till they make it, and that's okay. But if you really don't know the essential keys to get going, or you're going and you're hit a point where you need some advice, don't be afraid to ask, because that's what a real man would do. That's what a real woman would do. These are what authentic humans would do. Don't lie to yourself. I hate to lie,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly, man.
Yeah. I hope we can talk again soon, my friend. But I
we
do
will,
have
bro.
yeah. I do have to get Jet, unless you tell me again who you are, my friend.
Yeah, man. Like I said, you got your boy GDaYardMan. I'm here tonight with my brother here, McGoldrick, Property Services out of Mass, man. I'm GDaYardMan, Houston, Texas. Y'all can chime in with us. We try to do it every Thursday around 7 p.m. my time, 8 o'clock Eastern time, Connecticut's time, with my boy All Day Grass Lawn Care, who we talk about all the time, man. Danny, he's doing great work. He's out there working right now. So we'll be chiming in very soon. Very soon. We want you guys and ladies continue to keep thriving, continue to keep educating yourself and also
Yeah.
collaborating with yourself with
Yeah.
other landscapers in your particular area as we grow. You know,
Yeah.
that's the key thing. We got to keep growing, man. You
Yeah.
know, and so like I
And
said, brother, man, I greatly appreciate you, and we'll be chiming in very, very soon, man. I want you to have a great New Year. If I don't get with you before then, have a happy New Year.
I
So
appreciate that so much, man. It's going to be a weird one. For
yeah,
this year, I have a wedding on New Year's Eve. So my best friend from high school, shout out to you and his
shout out.
beautiful wife to be, Jenna. Oh man, I'm so happy for you guys. Congratulations. You're about to start your life together. Yeah, you're about to have kids. You're about to do all that fun stuff. And I'll tell you, Jenna, you're a lucky lady because not
Yeah,
only can Caden keep you safe as a former policeman sergeant and
yeah.
a sergeant in the military, he's a true gentleman. He will raise your kids with honor, respect, dignity, kindness, and he's funny. That's the best thing about him. I'll tell you, he's got a great personality, and I'm just blessed to know both of you guys. I don't know you well, Jenna. Of course, I only know you through the stories and etc. But looking forward to the wedding, guys. And then at midnight, we're gonna have like a little celebration going. This thing's going till, if I'm not mistaken, 2 in the morning or something. It's at a
Wow.
nice place in where is it? Sharon, Mass. So if you guys shout out to Sharon, Mass. I don't know what else they got. Um, but we'll be out there, man, and we're gonna have some fun. Then we're driving home after. Actually, we were gonna stay, but we got kids, and we can't
Yeah, I
can't
know
put
what you
all the
mean.
stress on the in-laws, and So of course, I'll keep it tame, but I'm gonna try to give an award-winning speech there. We'll see how it goes, but I'll be tapping glass. Hopefully, I
Yeah,
don't
bro.
break it. I got strong arms, so
Man, you got an eventful event happening, man. So, like I said, y'all be safe, man,
yeah,
and be safe. And like I
yeah.
said,
It was
we'll be
good
chiming
chatting with
in
you.
very soon, brother.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. It was great to talk to you. God bless, man.
Always.
We love you, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great one, brother.
All right, you too, brother. I'll talk to you soon. All right, peace.